Upon arriving at Disneyland Park this day, yours truly noticed that construction walls still surrounded this middle section of the park's iconic entrance. The purpose? To install more of those high-tech turnstiles that arrived earlier. The Disneyland Railroad is also behind its own set of walls, where a track replacement project, which began last year, is currently continuing. After passing through the main entrance, yours truly was struck again by the familiar sight of normal Disneyland. And there are just a couple of months left to enjoy such a spectacle before the 70th anniversary kicks off on May 16th. Another surprising sight to see again were those construction walls surrounding Main Street Station. Part of the track replacement project I mentioned earlier. And all of its entry points were also blocked off. To get a closer perspective on Sleeping Beauty Castle, I decided to ride the fire truck again. This time with a special guest on board.
Clear the way, important person coming through, just look!
Any guesses on who this could be?
Clear the way! Get out of the room! I've really got my work cut out for me. Anyone want me to show them the way out? I don't mind. Steve will drive, in case you're wondering. They look like maybe they were worried I was driving. No takers.
Not only was it great to see the stove removed from the park's central icon, but Snow White's Enchanted Wish also had a short wait time, according to the Disneyland app.
Stay in your seat. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And oh yes, watch those precious children of yours.
It's hard to believe that this revamped attraction has been operational for nearly 3 years now.
Y asegúrense de vigilar a sus niños, ¿eh? Oh, y también.
Soon I'll be fairest in the land.
Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Still, part of me misses the forest scene that used to be here. That said, it's wonderful that this attraction now has a proper and grand finale. Over in Fantasyland, the walls were still up around It's a Small World, and all of its holiday decorations have finally been removed. The attraction is now part of an extensive refurbishment, which shall continue over the next several months. Even more walls can be sighted at Mickey's Toontown Depot. It's just a little weird that both the Disneyland Railroad and Main Street Station are both under construction walls again, but it's necessary for the track replacement that needs to be done before the 70th. Tomorrowland Station has walls up also. As too does New Orleans Square, even after the year-long closure for the redevelopment project of the Haunted Mansion's new queue. The good news is that the Disneyland Railroad is scheduled to reopen at the beginning of next month. Now that the Santa Ana winds have died down a bit, printed scrims have been installed up on the Jolly Holiday Bakery, marking the continuation of its own refurbishment, scheduled for completion later this spring. One welcome sight shall be the removal of these construction walls, coinciding with the celebration of Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom.
Have a great day.
It'll also be interesting to see how these new high-tech turnstiles are implemented during that time. Upon arriving on Buena Vista Street, I was greeted by those printed scrims on the Elias and Company buildings, where a large-scale repainting project was currently underway. Next, I made my way over to the Hyperion Theater to check out what remained of the former Storytime with Deadpool set. Well, that's that. Deadpool is definitely gone. Again, I don't think he's gone for good. I think he'll eventually come back. To my pleasant surprise, Mulan's Lunar New Year procession was in full swing as I transitioned through Buena Vista Street.
The spirited dragon dance is one of Mulan's favorite traditions. She learned from her ancestors that the wise and powerful dragon dances across the sky to scare away bad luck and bring good fortune in the new year.
I eventually caught up with them later as they passed in front of Ariel's Undersea Adventure.
Her mother taught her that traditionally, the ribbon dance was performed for royalty as an expression of gratitude and honor. Mulan loves the swirling colors of the ribbons. discipline of the martial arts from her father. This centuries-old art form celebrates a rich heritage of bravery and honor. Ancient art forms. They represent beauty, grace, and delicacy.
Chip, however, appeared to be struggling a bit to keep up with Dale there. Each of these dancers looked gracefully elegant this year.
And now, Mulan and friends are honored to share the beautiful Chinese traditions and heritage of this joyous holiday. Please join them in welcoming Mushu as we celebrate the Year of the Snake.
Yet, a part of me feels nostalgic for the version of this procession that once performed in the World of Color viewing area.
As a father taught her that she would blossom beautifully in her own time.
Hopefully, that could return in the near future.
The spirited dragon dance is one of Mulan's favorite traditions.
Since the Lunar New Year celebration was still ongoing, I decided to check in on some old acquaintances of mine.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Lee and Mei.
Hi.
Hi, how you folks doing today?
Oh, very good. Great. How are you?
Doing great. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Sure.
Okay. Do you know if the Better Together parade is coming back anytime soon?
Well, earlier someone did tell me a rumor about Town visiting somewhere in this area, which is pretty cool, but who's to say?
We'll have to see if she does good in her grades this semester. Then we can consider
Yes, I know she participates in the parade as well. May does. Yes. Yep.
Only if she gets good grades.
Yes.
And I am doing a lot of extracurriculars
Oh, yes.
right now, so you know,
We have to prepare for college, of course.
yes. But I have amazing support. My mom is the best.
You are a very good student, from what I hear. So.
Oh, well, thank you. I try. #1 mathlete in Toronto, right here.
Yep, and really looking forward to seeing Town again too. Really looking forward to that.
Oh, totally. I'm so excited.
I wish I could say the same.
They're growing on her. They're growing slowly. Yes.
And plus, we get to see your husband again in the parade
Yes.
too. Yes, in the cardboard red panda suit. I love
He does
seeing
look
him
very
there.
adorable in that.
Yes.
Yes,
I think they did a really good
And-
job DIY.
and I hear he kind of likes Town as well.
Does he really? That's news to me.
Just a little. I mean, my mixtape did go missing recently. And well, I mean, unless you have been,
Yeah, that's
are
definitely
you
not me.
Not you?
Of course not.
Okay.
Everything up was so
I don't know. I just.
Would you like to join us for a
Oh, sure. Yes, I just want to say it's nice to have you back at Lunar New Year again. Yes,
We're happy to
probably.
be here. The weather's much better.
Yes, and let's go ahead and have a picture then.
Sure.
What better way to end this episode than by riding the Incredicoaster over at Pixar Pier? As many regulars know, the story follows the Parr family as they try to contain the chaos caused by Jack Jack's unpredictable powers. Riders race through many of the coasters, twists and turns. Zooming past scenes where each family member uses their unique abilities. The result is a fast-paced, action-packed adventure right in the middle of the Incredibles world.
Thank goodness.
Whew! Boy, that ride is exhilarating. So, the next time you're looking to experience thrills and other seasonal celebrations, be sure to do those during your next visit to the resort.